Welcome to Activated Sludge Guide Podcast, the podcast that decodes the secrets of your local treatment plant. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects everything from the biology in your aeration basin to the power bill. Temperature. You know, that silent, invisible variable that dictates how hard our facility has to work. If you've ever wondered why your plant slows down in the winter, this episode is for you. Let's break down the wastewater temperature effects, the good, the bad, and the sometimes smelly on our critical processes, settling, chemical speed, and microbial life. The physical struggle, settling, and the density dilemma. First up, let's talk physics, because believe it or not, water physics plays a huge role in sludge removal. In our clarifiers, we rely on gravity to pull those biological flocks, the activated sludge, down to the bottom. This process works best when the floc is significantly heavier than the water surrounding it. But here's the curveball. Water's density changes with temperature. Think about cold water. As water cools down towards 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, it gets denser. Since the organic particles we're trying to settle are already close to the density of water, making the water denser reduces the density difference between the water and the sludge. On top of that, colder water is more viscous. It's thicker, like molasses. This increased viscosity creates more drag, or friction, on the sludge floc as it tries to sink, which slows down the settling velocity even further. The bottom line for operators: in winter, solid separation is harder. Our floc settles slower, and operators have to watch their clarifiers closely to avoid washing solids out. Conversely, warmer water, e.g. 27 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, can dramatically increase settling rates, up to 50% faster than at 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. This is why summer often feels like a performance boost. And finally, watch out for sudden temperature differences between the influent and the tank contents. This difference can create density currents within the clarifier, causing unwanted turbulence and short-circuiting. The biological reality, the microbial metabolism slowdown. Now let's shift gears to the biological powerhouse, the microorganisms in our aeration basins. Temperature is the master control switch for microbial activity. As a general rule, the rate of biological activity and chemical reactions approximately doubles with every 10 degrees Celsius, 18 degrees Fahrenheit increase in water temperature. This has massive operational implications. Treatment time. When the temperature drops, the microbes slow down their BOD consumption. To achieve the same level of treatment at 10 degrees Celsius that you would at 20 degrees Celsius, you may need to double the contact time. Growth and oxygen use. As temperature increases, microorganisms become more active, accelerating their consumption of food, BOD, and oxygen. Inhibition. While higher temperatures generally increase activity, excessively high temperatures can eventually inhibit biological activity. Fixed film sloughing. The activity of macroinvertebrates that graze on biofilm also decreases significantly in cold weather. This reduced predation can lead to a buildup of thick biofilm in processes like trickling filters, which is then prone to massive sloughing when spring temperatures return, temporarily spiking effluent solids. In short, warm water is fast water, cold water is slow water. Operators must continually adjust SRT and DO settings to match the microbial speed dictated by the season. The chemical consequence: solubility and off-gassing. Temperature also influences chemical principles that are key to disinfection and aeration. Oxygen solubility. This is an inverse relationship. Colder water holds more dissolved oxygen, DO, than warmer water. This means that while microbes consume oxygen faster in the summer, the water itself can't hold as much DO. Reaction speed. Generally, all chemical reactions, from phosphorus precipitation to the reactions that consume chlorine demand, proceed faster at warmer temperatures. Septicity and odors. Warmer temperatures encourage septic conditions within the wastewater. This can lead to the production of odorous compounds in the collection system, making WRRF influent smell much stronger in the summer than in the winter. Sludge accumulation. In pond systems, cold water causes the biodegradation of organic matter in the sludge blanket to slow down. As a result, solids accumulate during the winter, which can lead to odor problems during spring turnover. Final takeaway: temperature is more than just a number on a thermometer. It's a critical process variable. Whether you're troubleshooting a murky clarifier in January or fighting a low DO reading in August, you can bet that the thermodynamic properties of the water are playing a major role. For the best performance, operators need to monitor temperature continuously and anticipate its effects on density, microbial kinetics, and oxygen demand. That's it for this week's dive into wastewater science. Join us next time on Activated Sludge Guide Podcast.